I'm thinking about American Idol. Where is Catherine McPhee, Blue Iris calling Eric the Midget?
That's what I was going to tell you. It's on the Gary preview page.
Okay. I got to start with that, and then I'll work my way through.
And then it's followed by an angry voicemail from Eric.
You guys will. I haven't even heard this, but the premise is funny.
You know what? I didn't. You'll enjoy it a lot.
All right. Where is it?
On the Gary preview page.
Gary preview page. Bear with me while I scroll through 50,000 pages. Okay, here we go. So the idea was Eric got a call from Catherine McPhee. Mm-hmm. All right.
Hello. Hi, Eric. This is Catherine McPhee. No, it's not. Goodbye. Hello. Hello. This is Blue Iris. Knock it off. Lick my pussy like it's a piece of taffy. Hello. Who's Blue Iris? This is Catherine McPhee. Tell Stern that this is not funny. Oh, my God. Catherine McPhee loves to have her pussy licked. Knock it off. I want to suck your cock. Who is it? It's Catherine McPhee. Stick your midget tongue in my shit pipe. Oh. Knock it off. I know who this is. It's not funny anymore. I want you to put funny when it began. I want you to put your head inside my pussy. You don't want to put my hand, my fist outside your face. Stop calling. Fuck that, midget. I'll just suck on Taylor Hicks. Jesus, what a grumpy munchkin little piece of shit.
Of course, Eric had to call us and complain.
Hello, it's me, Eric. I was calling because the fact that someone keeps prank calling me from the offices with Blue Iris, trying to pass herself off as Catherine McPhee. I mean, come on. I can tell the difference between the voices. I'm not like Gary the retard or Wendy. I have the ability to...
Wasn't there one where Eric fell for it, though? There was. I remember some crank call that Eric fell for.
Oh, yeah. We had somebody call him as, like, Carrie Underwood, didn't we?
Right. He fell for it.
And he fell for that one.
Tell people's voices apart. So tell them, whoever it is, to knock it off. It's not funny. It wasn't funny when the first call came in, and it's not funny when the fifth or sixth one came in. It's ridiculous. And Stern's going to hear about it tomorrow. Bye for now.
Hold it. There's a very upset Eric the actor on the phone. Oh. Hello, Eric.
Good morning.
Tough morning for you?
Yeah.
Did you get any sleep last night?
I voted 4,000 times. Not that many.
How many times did you vote for Catherine McPhee?
330.
You know, if you had done 70 more, she might be the winner today.
Notice they didn't give the percentages. I think that kid Taylor Hicks won in a landslide.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought they never did.
Wasn't even close. No, they do if it's close.
Yeah.
They crow about that.
Eric, your endorsement means shit.
I think you worked against her, actually.
I have a bet, Eric, and tell me the truth. I say you called McPhee after she lost.
Nope.
You've only called once?
Only the one other time that you said I should call.
Oh, you called back.
Oh, you did? All right. I feel vindicated. What'd you say when you called back?
Just, I went into a little more detail about myself like you said I should.
What was the detail?
I said, just gave details like Howard and Ralph said I should.
What did you say, if you can recall?
Not really, because...
You know what you said.
That was Tuesday afternoon I did that. I can't...
And what's happened to you since then so exciting?
Well, not much.
So much has happened that he can't remember what he said. What'd you say to her?
I just told her a little bit about myself and that...
What'd you say?
That, I'm a little person in a wheelchair and that if she wanted to know anything else about me, she could look on MySpace.
Boy, did you blow it.
Man, we told you not to mention MySpace.
That was everything I told you not to say. I told you to tell her that you represent a lot of voters and you represent the midget vote and that you've got over 4,000 people who are all going to be voting for her.
And Ralph said, don't mention the chair. Just say, oops, I dropped something. Let me roll over to it.
Right.
You dumb little fruit.
I was not going to say anything about I represent the midget vote because I don't, and I don't like.
Yeah, but I wanted you to lie. I'm trying to get you to get laid.
I'm also not going to, well, even though I uttered the word twice now, I'm not going to say a word that I don't like.
Which is?
Well, gee, you're going to goat me into saying it again. Thanks, Robin.
Goad.
You're going to goat me.
I'm goading you.
The M word?
The word midget.
Wow. Hey, Eric.
What?
What did you think was the worst moment? Was it Clay Aiken coming out with that nerdy dude?
I thought that was bad, but I also at the same time kind of cracked up at that whole thing. I thought it was pretty funny.
Did you like Clay Aiken's new hairstyle?
I thought it looked ridiculous.
Beth said to me he's covering his ears with his hair.
Yes. I mean, he never grew that hair out before, and he did look completely different. I said, look what they can do in Hollywood.
Yeah.
They can make this nerd look like he's a sex symbol.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys notice something? I know you guys put your attention on Hasselhoff crying, but did you also notice after the winner was announced, they panned into the crowd and Carrie Underwood had a look on her face like, oh man, the wrong person won.
Is that what that look meant?
Eric knows, Robin. Don't be a big wise ass. Eric's an expert on this show. Hey, Eric, do you ever, like, record the show and rewind it and watch it again?
No, not really. I'm trying to download all the episodes and watch them so I could maybe go back over and take better notes and stuff like that.
What are you going to do with those notes?
Publish your book. What do you think? There's money in them there hills. What do you mean download? You're going to download all the episodes and watch them like in one marathon session?
I'll try.
Yeah.
Because when the people do
sounds like a party.
They cut the commercials, so
Oh, I see. So you wouldn't have to have the commercials in there. Save you some time.
God.
Jeez, that sounds crazy.
What notes are you writing down? What do your notes say?
Detailed notes.
Well, what I was kind of hoping to do if I get the chance, like last year, to meet the idols, maybe go there with the notes and, show them, how much big of a fan I am by giving them the notes.
Oh, gee.
Number 1, give notes to fans. Number 2, send dead squirrel to Clay Aiken.
You mean, what you're implying is you want to meet the idols, take all of your notes, and hand it to the idols?
Yeah.
Copies of your notes.
Right.
You mean their individual notes or notes on the whole show?
Notes on the whole show.
I see. You would just compile one set of notes.
And what incredibly insane thought goes through your brain when you come up with that idea? I mean, do you think, what do you think would happen if you handed them your notes? That they would sit and read it?
You think, like, Catherine McPhee's going to sit and read this?
Well, they got downtime when they're going from city to city.
Yeah.
And rather than the Da Vinci Code, let me grab Eric.
Why don't you use your computer and build an invincible mini-plane so you can fly around in it and visit the idols?
No.
No.
There's no better way to kill a Saturday afternoon in Appleton, Wisconsin than reading one of your notes, Eric.
How long is each note on each person? Like, do you go pages?
No.
Was it like a paragraph?
No, it's just about, a line per contestant.
Yeah, like, give us a line. What would a line be?
I don't know offhand. It's
like, what would you write about Catherine McPhee?
Like last night, what did you write about Catherine?
Actually, I didn't take any notes at all last night.
Why?
He was enjoying the show.
Well, for one thing, I got information ahead of time of who won.
How did you do that?
Well, because...
Oh, you're on the West Coast.
Well, no. What happened was I went and looked at my mail on MySpace, and everybody from the East Coast emailed me telling me who won.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You're from the West Coast.
Yeah.
If I was you, every week I would take notes, and then I wouldn't have to go back and watch the whole thing and take notes. I'd get it over with.
Yeah.
Well, he has, only he wants more detailed notes.
Is it hard taking notes while you're sucking cock?
I know, Artie, is it?
Well, Eric, I know last night was a big trauma to you. I know you voted for Mcphee over 360 times, you said?
30.
330 times.
Let me ask you something, Eric. When will you make the call to tell her how sorry you are?
Well, I'll go with what Gary said, and I'll wait till next week.
Oh.
Good. All right, smart man.
FBI time to track you.
Big knock on the door. Okay. Well, what happens for the next 6 months? Do you go into a deep freeze?
No.
What will you do with yourself?
What do you turn your attentions to now?
The Oakland A's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch A's and Giants games, play next week. Last standing starts.
Oh, last comic standing. You're into that.
I'll also be watching.
All right, Eric, it's a big upset for you. I know you are pulling for Catherine Mcphee. Let's hope that...
You still got the McPhever?
Yeah.
I bet
Me
you
too.
do.
Wouldn't you like to bury your midget head between those big boobs?
Oh.
Those boobs did look good last night.
They sure did, pal.
Now you're talking like a man.
Now we're talking.
Finally.
Boy, that young stuff, man. Let me tell you, Eric, when you go in on a young girl like that, it's very tight. Very tight.
Even for Eric?
You know what I mean, or you don't know what I mean?
I disagree with you on two things, though.
All right.
One, she doesn't need to drop a single ounce, let alone a pound.
Oh, bro, you're just way off on that.
Neither does...
Taylor.
No.
Mandisa.
Underwood.
Mandisa was in stretch pants last night.
Oh, my God.
Who's dressing her?
Carrie Underwood doesn't need to drop
No, not at all. She
Not
dropped
anymore.
it. She listened to me and dropped the weight.
She never did to me.
Oh, no, she had a big fat ass. She looks great now.
Well, she was sitting.
How'd you like to nail that tail?
I'd go out with either one of them.
You could fall in love with one of those, huh?
He already has.
By the way, this summer, my family will take me to the house by the lake and glue me to the ceiling so I can be a human smoke detector.
I like to ride on the fan on the top of the ceiling.
What was Catherine McPhee's biggest mistake, do you feel?
I don't know, really.
Getting you to like her. Hey, I hope last comic standing's good, because the Giants and A's both suck, dude.
Whatever.
What was McPhee's biggest mistake?
I don't know, really. I liked her song actually better than Taylor's.
Yeah, but wasn't it during the whole contest song selection?
I would love if they made Eric a judge on American Idol. I would watch 5 times in a row.
He could take Paula's spot.
Oh, yeah.
He should take Randy's spot. Our judge, Eric the Midget.
Oh, no.
Eric the Judge.
People say that Simon gives really critical comments. I don't know, he might have run for the money if I was a judge on that, too.
I've never heard you be critical.
Oh, I'm watching the first couple of weeks when they're going through all the auditions and there's the really awful people, I'm always thinking of what I would have said if I was at that judge table.
You're kidding. I don't think anybody does that. Well, there you go.
Give us an example of your most scathing critique.
By the way, Eric, this is sad. Eric would have voted more, but his cell phone died.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, and you have to charge your cell phone before American Idol. Isn't that a lesson you've learned?
Well, it was almost fully charged by the time I started.
Wow.
Couldn't you just plug it in and keep going?
I did, eventually.
But I lost valuable voting time. At least 10 minutes. It could have cost McPhee the entire title.
Now, are you guys still going to have her in?
You know how off you were, Eric? We just got the results. Catherine McPhee had 332 votes.
Right.
Wow. Some guy called us and said your vote only counts once. They could trace it or something.
Didn't your news department find that out wasn't true, or find that wasn't true?
Yeah, I don't think it is true. I think American Idol really gets off on how many votes they get, and they're happy with every vote.
That's right. They don't care how many times you vote.
I heard the news department your news department called Fox, and they said that, no, that guy wasn't right.
All right.
Look, yeah, just keep voting, Eric.
Yeah,
whether it counts or not.
Yeah, just keep going. Gives you something to do.
Are you guys going to have Mcphee in next week?
We're going to try. Did you vote in the presidential election?
Yeah, I voted.
How many times?
Gee, Robin, you could only do that once.
Duh.
Wow. Who'd you vote for?
Carrie.
I see. You got a pattern.
Carrie Underwood?
You're a mush.
In the presidential election, you voted for Carrie Underwood?
John Carrie Underwood.
For the Democrats.
I know. John Kerry.
We know.
Yeah, John Kerry Underwood.
Please, between Bush and Arnold Schwarzenegger, there's no way I'm going back to being a Republican.
Yeah.
Ooh, who knew?
Big loss for the grand old party.
All right, Eric. Well, thank you, and I'm sorry about the McPhee upset last night. I knew we wanted to check in with you, and certainly a lot of controversy there. Thank you.
Say hi to the Dixie Chicks. The new song that they got out, I think, is pretty good.
All right, thank you. Did you cry last night when McPhee lost?
No.
No. All right.
No,
thank you.
I didn't turn David Hasselhoff.
Will you be going to the Idol concert?
Yeah.
Of course.
Probably going to go over to the Arco Arena box office in the next couple of days and get the tickets. That way you don't have to pay all those extra charges.
I see.
All right, thanks. All right, Eric, thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. New catchphrase, Eric's.
I stole that from Tigger in the Winnie of the Pooh books.
Did you remember when he wasn't going to call in anymore? Now he's back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, calling every day.
He was trying to play hardball with us, where he would not call in unless we dropped making fun of him and making fun of his voice and stopped calling him Eric the Midget.
Or making him a member of the Whack Pack.
Right.
He really doesn't like that.
And it didn't work out for him. His negotiations fell apart.
He didn't get one demand and he's back.
Oh, I got to just talk to Eric the Midget real quick. So tell me what happened. Yesterday you measured your penis for us on the air, and in exchange for measuring your penis, I gave you Catherine McPhee's cell phone number.
Right.
And did you end up using that number?
Yes, I called one time, and I left a brief, nice message and did not mention you once.
Tell me what the message was.
I just said that, that I'm a fan of the show and a fan of hers, and last year I got the chance to meet Carrie Underwood when the Idols went on tour, and I was hoping this year when the Idols go on tour again to be able to meet her and the other Idols.
Did you throw in the fact that you're handicapped and you're a midget and you're in a wheelchair?
Actually, no, I did not.
Yeah, well, that's what you should have done.
But I did give my phone number at the end of the message.
Yeah.
So he left a message.
All right, so you're not going to stalk her with the number?
No.
All right, good. Was it worth measuring your penis for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally he wouldn't do something like that, but this was too good. He had to have that phone number.
And he jumped, too.
Yeah. I knew I had the right gift.
Yeah.
To get that penis measured. A lot of people didn't believe that Eric's got 5 inches in his pants. They think he lied because they were like, well, how was he aroused? But
what do you mean, how is he aroused?
Well, like he called us, like, is he really going to hold on to a boner and measure?
I don't know, but I believe Eric.
Eric, when you measured your boner, did you measure it first, like without us on the phone, so that you could get a good measurement?
Exactly.
Yeah, all right. That's what I wanted to explain.
You hit the nail on the head.
And you swear to God that you really are 5 inches. That was an accurate measurement.
Yeah, what I do is I, put it against myself and then put my thumb right where the tip, was, and then pulled the ruler away with my thumb in place, and it was right near the 5-inch mark.
Right.
Now, you didn't hurt yourself pressing the ruler down, did you?
No.
Okay.
Did you measure with the ruler on top of your penis or underneath the penis?
Underneath.
Underneath. That's how I measure.
That's how you have to measure. Every guy's going underneath.
So and you did not measure from your balls. You measured from the beginning of the shaft, the base.
Right.
All right. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 5 inches.
Man.
That's impressive.
Read it and weep.
How tall are you, Eric?
3'5".
Yeah, he's 3'5".
Wow.
So, I mean, next time I get another idol's phone number, I'm going to have you measure circumference.
Oh, great.
Are you circumcised?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I mean, that's a big, sort of percentage of his total height, 5 inches.
Hello, Miss Mcphee. This is Eric, your fan. I control a huge voting block of votes here in the California area. And my legions could put you over the top.
Hand over $1 million.
I am in league with the Maloof brothers. I have their cell phone number.
I bet she changes her number now.
I also know Daphne Zanuga.
Hey, Eric, if you don't hear back from her by today, if that little phone number is going to burn a hole in your little hand.
You're going to have to call again.
Yeah, I know you. You're going to end up calling again.
The only thing, if and when she does win, I'll probably give her a congratulations call. That's probably about it.
You think that's right?
If she loses, Eric, will you give her, sort of a sympathy call, though, too?
I still love you.
Eric, I'm going to ask you a favor.
What's that?
Could you not call her till at least next week? Because I spoke to her, or we exchanged voicemails, and she doesn't think Fox would want her on, for the finale. But if she wins, she's going to come on the show, and I just don't want you screwing that up for us. So I'm going to call her the day after she wins, and you leave her alone.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Eric's a man of his word. We don't want you screwing that up for us.
I'll do that, Gary, for $1 million.
What was actually the rest of the message?
What?
What was the rest of the message that you guys had?
Hey, Gary, what was the rest of Catherine McPhee's message?
Yeah, he wants to finish
Please
whacking
don't give my number to Eric.
Whatever you do, don't give that phone number to Eric the Midget. Yes, Ralph.
Eric, you blew it, man. Why didn't you mention you vote 8,000 times in one night?
But I don't. The most I've voted is 400 or more.
Do you see the percentage last week? That could put it over the top, man. You got to sell yourself a little bit.
Eric, did you vote 400 times?
Season 3.
How many times did you vote last week, and who'd you vote for?
I voted only for Catherine, and I really didn't keep track of how many times.
But what do? You get the number and you just sit there and you hit redial over and over?
Yeah.
Sexy.
Dude, how many times did you vote, you think? Did you, just do that for 2 hours?
Yeah, I voted for the full 2 hours.
Wow. Is it crazy?
You got to mention that to her.
Yeah, you should have. Maybe you need to call her.
Call her back.
Call her back.
I forgot to mention.
I have my own block of votes.
I mean, she didn't even know that you voted for her over 400 times. I mean.
So as soon as they say the voting is open, you've got the number dialed in, you start hitting.
See, Eric, what I'm thinking is if you make that clear to her, she's going to be afraid not to call you back because she doesn't want to lose your vote.
Yeah, before the actual contest.
Yeah, tell her she's got to call you back, like, tonight, you know?
Or I won't vote for you.
I hold all the cards.
You know, the one thing I was thinking is, hopefully for you, though, she doesn't have anyone that she knows that listens to your show and heard you give me her number.
Yeah, we're on satellite. Nobody knows what we're doing.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, also, somehow you got to work in that you're a midget and you're in a wheelchair, you know?
I told him that.
Listen, if you want my votes, you must call now.
Eric, don't say you're in a wheelchair. Just kind of like, you know, like say something like, oh, I dropped something. I have to wheel over and pick it up, you know? Be casual about it.
You should tell her you're an idol maker or an idol breaker. And depending on her actions.
I'm a power broker.
I meant to actually say in the message that, or give my MySpace page address to her, but I forgotten after I hung up.
Yeah, that'll turn her on. Because that MySpace page is pretty groovy.
Yeah, there's so many great guys on MySpace.
Yeah, like what's your profile on there?
The address to the profile?
No, I mean, what's your, like, what does it say? Don't you have to write something about yourself?
Yeah.
What's it say on there?
It just, you know, talks about my disability and, you know, stuff like that. And
that's fun.
And also, you know, the different music that I listen to. And
fascinating.
But the reason why I wanted to give her the address to it was so she could look through the pictures and see the pictures of myself meeting Carrie and also the different cast members of American Dreams and stuff like that.
Nah, dude, you're not going to get her with that. She's going to think you're creepy. You got to tell her you're with the ETM agency. She doesn't know that stands for Eric the Midget.
ETM Enterprises.
ETM Enterprises.
Don't get on MySpace. You get to sound like a stalker.
Right. You want to sound like a cool guy. Like, cool guys don't have MySpace accounts. You know what I mean? Like, you've got so much going on, you don't have time for a MySpace account.
You know, Eric, you should have somebody call her back for you and say they're your assistant.
Nah, I think at this point he's got to just let the one message lie there, and otherwise he'll look creepy.
Yeah, but you know, he's got to call back today because he can vote her in. I mean, today he's got power. Tomorrow, you know, he's got nothing.
You must have loved having her number, though, right? Have you called it a bunch of times just to hear her answering message and listen to her voice?
No, I just called it the one time.
Right. All right. There it is, Eric the Midget. There's an update on his phone number and his access to Catherine McPhee.
Will he be calling back to plead his case again?
Yes.
Since he got it wrong the first time?
What do you mean, call the show back?
Like, I just know this guy's going to start jonesing if he doesn't hear from Catherine McPhee today. I know he's going to make another call.
Well, but Ralph makes a good case. He didn't present himself properly.
Did you get nervous?
Yeah, a little.
I shit the bed. One shot at greatness.
Do you want me to give out your MySpace address?
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
All right. MySpace.com/Eric the Actor Lynch. L-Y-N-C-H.
How do you spell?
L-Y-N-C-H.
Ralph, did you already mail that letter to me?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You're writing to him?
Yeah, I wrote him a fan letter. There were these American Idol things that came in, and I sent them to him.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, good luck, Eric, and keep us updated if you get a call back from Catherine McPhee.
Don't wait, man. Call her back. Call her one more time. Wait a few hours and then call her.
Good luck tonight.
You want Ralph to tell you what you should say again, or you know what to do?
How about you give me a little tip?
All right. Here's the pointers. You ready?
Your bullet points.
Number one, you didn't make it clear in your first message that you control a lot of the votes. I mean, you voted over 400 times for Carrie Underwood, and you've been voting heavily for her all along. And, you know, it would be nice to be recognized for all this hard work you're putting in.
Oh, Oh, in fact, you could say something like, when they say that the voting is open, do you want me to vote for Taylor or do you want me to vote for you? Yeah. Give me a call.
Say, if you call me, you can be assured I'll be voting my little hands off.
Do you think he should say something like he knows he also has a network of a bunch of other losers who will vote?
They all do what he says.
Just say the midget community completely controls that vote. You say you're the leader of the midget community, and you probably are in touch with a network of over 3,000 midgets who all vote.
500 times each.
500 times each. You do the math.
I control the tiny empire.
That chick will be shitting her pants. She'll call you right back.
She'll be right on the phone. Forget rehearsing. Let me get on the phone with Eric.
It's all down to this personality contest. All right.
Yesterday, you guys commented at how nice I was on the phone with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be that way every single solitary call if you would just, accept my 3 requests.
I'm not accepting any of your requests.
We don't care whether you're nice or not.
Eric, what are the requests?
Just drop the 2 nicknames I can't stand.
Which 2 are those? I forget.
Eric the Midget and Eric the Astronaut.
All right.
We've dropped Eric the Astronaut.
Yeah, we like Eric the Midget. All right, so there's half a request.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your second request?
Stop making fun of the voice.
That's not going to happen.
Can I do it at home?
In the words of Vito Corleone, that I cannot do.
Eric, is it okay if we just, do it on the phone to each other?
I mean, I call Ralph, and sometimes my whole message is just like this. I go...
So is it okay if they do it just to each other on the phone?
Yeah, just...
That'll be all right. He can't hear that.
What's the third one?
And, stop poking fun at me.
Well, that's
I
like
thought
the
you
second.
didn't want to be a member of the Whack Pack.
Oh, that's that.
Oh, now you got 4. Jesus.
First of all, you got to be in the Whack Pack. You've got a funny voice. You don't know why you're funny. I mean, you fit all the criteria. You look kind of, different.
When you look up Whack Pack, they have a picture of you.
Right.
Yeah, but question is this. Okay, that guy Steve that was with Tabitha that one time, he's even more disabled than I am, but he's not a Whack Pack.
Yeah, because he's not funny.
No, he doesn't have a funny voice and doesn't have that attitude that you have.
There's nothing fun about him.
Eric the Midget, we speak your name. We speak your name.
You are a legend. We speak your name.
And the youngin' spoke. There wasn't a dry eye in the house.
But Eric the Dwarf, is that okay?